belongs flying with the other guys. She can't just disappear into the crowd.
Pandora isn't just beautiful, it's alive, watching you, hunting you, and glowing right before it decides to strike. And James Cameron didn't just create Avatar, he built a living ecosystem, and today we're breaking down every creature hiding on Pandora. Tetrapteron. Just when you think Pandora's skies are peaceful, this creature changes that idea fast. The Tetrapteron is a native flying animal with 4 wings, 2 on each side, and a strange double tail that helps it stay balanced midair. You'll find them near swamps, cold lakes, and even high in the trees, usually flying in coordinated groups. What really blows minds though is endurance. According to documented drone observations on Pandora, Tetrapterons can stay airborne for nearly 38 hours straight, no rest, no landing, just an endless flight across an alien sky. Fan lizard, Lagarto abanico barra lagarto fiesta. This part always feels unreal, like something straight out of a dream. The fan lizard is a small reptile, but when it spreads its bioluminescent membrane, it looks like a glowing helicopter hovering through the forest. It's omnivorous, feeding on insects and plant matter, and it mostly comes alive at night. One detail people miss, it has 6 legs, not 4, like most Pandoran animals. They also live in groups, which is why you see clusters of them lighting up the jungle during that iconic nighttime scene. Cute, yes, but still unmistakably alien. Stingbat murcielagihonen. And now things start feeling uncomfortable. The stingbat is an omnivorous flying predator with a wide wingspan and a venomous stinger hidden in its tail. It doesn't attack without reason, but when it does, it's fast and deadly. You actually see them more clearly in the extended cut, especially during scenes around Grace's old school building, where they've taken shelter. There's even a deleted scene showing one nearly striking Jake during a base attack before being shot down. It's one of those creatures that makes Pandora feel hostile without saying a word. Prolemurs. And then Pandora reminds you that even the gentle creatures aren't safe. The Prolemur is a winged primate living high in the trees where it moves with eerie grace. It's an arboreal herbivore, feeding mostly on fruits and plant stems, using its membranous wings to glide between branches. Big eyes, sharp teeth, and a surprisingly agile build make it feel half familiar, half unsettling. What catches people off guard is the lore. Some Na'vi clans actually hunt Prolemurs, considering them a delicacy. Peaceful creature, unlucky reputation. Hexapede, Yerrick. This is where things get oddly disturbing. The Hexapede, also called the Yerrick by the Na'vi, looks like a deer until you notice it has 6 legs. It features a colorful cranial fan and a strange hanging membrane under its jaw that sways as it moves. We see it during the hunting scene with Jake and Neytiri, a moment that feels raw and uncomfortable. The Na'vi don't waste anything either. Its skin is used for clothing, tools, and even musical instruments, tying survival directly into their culture. Direhorse, Polly. This is where Pandora's survival starts moving fast. The dire horse known as Polly to the Na'vi is their primary land mount, a 6-legged alien take on a horse but far tougher. Its skin features carbon-reinforced structures that act like natural armor, yet it's still flexible enough to move at speed. Mostly herbivorous, it also feeds on insects when available. What truly defines the Polly is the neural bond Tsahaylu, allowing rider and animal to move as one. This bond isn't domination, it's partnership, deeply woven into Na'vi riding culture. Hellfire wasps, Avispas del Infierno. And just when you stop looking up, Pandora stings back. Hellfire wasps are the planet's primary pollinators, the alien equivalent of bees, except far more intimidating. They have a glowing bioluminescent exoskeleton and, just to be unfair, 2 stingers instead of 1. These insects exist in nearly every biome from forests to rivers and coastlines. Thankfully, they aren't aggressive hunters. The stingers are purely defensive, used only to protect themselves or their hive. Still, seeing them swarm is enough to make anyone keep their distance. Viper wolf. And now we enter full survival mode. The Viper Wolf is a pack-based predator, fast, coordinated, and terrifyingly smart. With 6 legs, an armored neck, and a sleek, hairless body, it moves low and silent through the forest. Look closely and you'll notice opposable thumbs, allowing it to climb trees and rocky surfaces with ease. Their hunting coordination rivals wolves on Earth, using sound and positioning to trap prey. Yet the film shows another side, moments of maternal care where Viper Wolf mothers fiercely protect and nurture their young.
Hammerhead Titan Other. And this is where Pandora stops pretending to be gentle. The hammerhead Titanothere is one of the largest herbivores on the planet, and it feels ancient the moment it steps into frame. Towering wide and built like a living tank, its most striking feature is that massive hammer-shaped skull, reinforced with thick bone on both sides. When threatened, it raises colorful defensive crests along its body, a warning sign that things are about to go bad. Its hide is so dense that it can shrug off heavy caliber gunfire, which we see clearly during the battle against human AMP suits. Instead of retreating, an entire herd charges straight through the mercenaries, flipping machines like toys. It's not aggressive by nature, but once provoked, it becomes unstoppable. Thanator. This is the moment Pandora turns into a nightmare. The Thanator isn't just dangerous, it's the apex terrestrial predator of the entire moon. Massive, fast, and terrifyingly focused, it moves with the silence of a stalking cat and the aggression of a monster that knows it's unbeatable. Its intimidation membranes flare open when hunting, revealing rows of teeth that can reach up to 23 centimeters long. Every movement screams dominance, fun detail most people miss. Its roar sounds eerily familiar. That's because Avatar's sound designer also worked on Jurassic Park, reusing modified dinosaur audio. Early concept art shows the Thanator looked very different, almost grotesque, with scorpion-like traits and heavier armor. The final version feels cleaner, faster, and far more believable, and honestly, way scarier. Mountain Banshee Ikran. And now we hit the soul of Pandora's skies. The Mountain Banshee, or Ikran, is the primary flying mount of the Na'vi and one of the most iconic creatures in Avatar. Unlike land mounts, bonding with an Ikran is permanent, a lifelong neural connection that ends only when one of them dies. They inhabit the Hallelujah Mountains, where sheer cliffs and violent winds make survival a daily challenge. Color patterns vary wildly, which spark debates about gender and age differences. Some sources claim females are violet, males blue, and juveniles green, but that theory falls apart when you notice reds, yellows, and mixed patterns. Anatomically, the Ikran is unusual for Pandora, having only 4 limbs instead of 6. Its wings double as rear limbs in flight, giving it unmatched aerial control. Great Leonopteryx Toruk. And this is where legend takes over reality. The great Leonopteryx, known as Toruk to the Na'vi, is the apex aerial predator of Pandora, with a wingspan exceeding 25 meters. Nothing else flies near it unless it wants to die. Its coloration is unmistakable. Bold reds, yellows, and blacks crowned with massive blue crests. The Na'vi call it Last Shadow, believing that if its silhouette passes over you, death follows. No known predator challenges Toruk except another Toruk, and those battles can last hours, often killing both. Jake becoming Toruk Makto isn't just bravery, it's a myth made real. The film cuts away from the actual bonding moment, but official comic lore fills the gap, showing Jake tracking Toruk, leaping onto its back, and surviving the impossible. It's not domination, it's destiny. Ilu.
You must keep the bond. I understand how the bond works.
And just when you think Pandora has shown all its cards, the ocean steps in. The Ilu is a marine mount species with a sleek plesiosaur-like body built for speed and control underwater. It fills the same role in the sea that the Direhorse does on land. Reef-dwelling Na'vi clans rely on Ilu for travel and hunting, forming neural bonds to move effortlessly through coral forests. We've already seen them in action through Disney's Flight of Passage attraction, giving us an early jaw-dropping glimpse of Pandora's aquatic future. Nalutsa, Leviathan. And then there's the thing that makes the ocean feel truly alive. Nalutsa is one of the largest known creatures in Pandora's seas, a true leviathan. Imagine a fusion of a whale, an orca, and a shark, and then scale it up. It has 6 massive gills, moves in complex social groups, and hunts with intelligence rather than brute force alone. Like Earth's whales, Nalutsa can breach the surface, launching its enormous body into the air near coastlines. It's beautiful, terrifying, and a clear sign that Avatar 2's oceans won't just be scenery, they'll be dominant. And so that's Pandora, from glowing rivers to sky kings, and now the oceans waiting beneath the waves. Avatar 2 is about to expand everything we thought we knew. What creature surprised you most? Drop it in the comments, hit like, subscribe, and trust me, Toruk lore and ocean legends are coming.